Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in this episode we're going to be covering Trade of the Week. So that is one of any of the live traders or guys in our community platform that are trading live in the markets, and we're going to bring you some of the best trades that we found from those individuals. Don't forget to thumbs up, comment and subscribe. It has been an insane week, and I am going to be handing over to Elliot to go through and introduce us to the traders.
First of all, you may remember if you watched last week's Trade of the Week, we had a nice gold trade. Here it is up here. It was in around $1,400 profit, and we said we'd let you know what the trader did because it was still open at the time.
Yeah.
So they have closed the trade now.
Should we have a look at what they did?
Yeah. So you can see they closed out for just over $1,000. So buying came back into gold on around the 24th of September. You can see quite a large green bar here. On the hourly, they closed out arguably a bit prematurely. However, I think they had decent profit on the on the table already, so you can't really blame them for closing out. Gold did sort of go a bit more sideways, but failed to break this sort of low, where it was just holding for the quite a few days. And
I think
since
it carried
then,
on selling off actually, didn't it? From then on, it was actually
no, it's rallied since then.
on the 25th. I'm pretty sure didn't it go sell off? I was yesterday like gold was like going down as well.
No, I think it bounced back up and then came.
Oh, and then came back
rallied,
down.
yeah.
Fine, yeah.
We've obviously had the Trump news this morning
Yeah.
come out. So yeah, seeing gold. It's back up at 1900 now, which brings us nicely onto our next trade.
Yeah, awesome trade as well. So that's roughly what, 4% that individual picked up.
4%, yeah.
Yeah, nice. One trade hitting their monthly target of 4%. I was actually talking about that and of going for 4%. It was I've just got out of doing the Complete Trader this week, the Complete Trade program with some interested individuals, and looking at making 4% monthly and then compounding those gains at the end of each month. Do you know roughly what that would equate to in annual gains?
What if you compounded monthly?
Yeah, if you compounded 4%.
Say 96%.
60.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
So 48 would be without compound, right? So
Yeah, 48 without
double it.
compound, and then get to about 60%. So you gain an
Decent.
extra 3 months or 4%
And
yield.
we can do that with one trade a month.
Yeah, exactly
with
that.
1% where it's 4 to 1.
Yeah,
That's all you need.
so 4% per month compounded equates to 60% per annum. Solid gains, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, awesome trade there from Andre. Yeah, great trade. 4% banked. Keep it up. Oh, another gold example here.
Yeah. So this is gold number 2, and I'm trying to think. This is Ramon. So he's actually in the long trade on gold.
Okay.
So this is the daily. We switched over from the hourly to the daily. Obviously, on the shorter time frames, gold was in sort of a downtrend. So from what we can see, this is a bit of a longer term trade that Ramon's got on here. So obviously, our traders can hold trades over the weekend. They can hold trades overnight. We don't have any specific limitations with regards to that. The rules are more around the risk management side of it. So yeah, he's in a long trade from 1857.66. His take profit is massively, 1958. So this is sort of like he's looking for like 1,000 pip move here. He's currently in 1250 profit, so he's up 5% on this one trade. It looks pretty decent.
Yeah, no, it looks really good. He's got his TP setting up there. He's already at break even by the looks of it.
Yeah, so he took this trade on Monday, the 28th, which I believe is off of this bar here. So he's got in.
Nice. Off of that support level. Well, it's off of that sort of rebound, so you can see actually he's taking the trade back off nearly off of this sort of pin bar spike low here off of the 50 moving average. And then later on we formed a few days of support level. He's obviously jumped in, moving up.
Yeah, and he's only in 0.24 lots, and he's up 5%. So it just sort of shows you get that one good trade. And
Will it hit his TP?
I don't know if he holds it that long.
Yeah.
With everything that's gone on this morning,
Yeah, we could see some more upside movement.
if Trump's health deteriorates,
That'd be the one to watch, won't it? See how Trump's health is is going to pan out over the next couple of weeks.
Moving on to the next trade. This is on Aussie dollar.
That's one we don't really see too often, Aussie dollar.
Yeah, I tried to mix it up. I mean, we've had a lot of gold and cable, so I was trying to find something slightly different. Aussie dollar, it's not something I trade myself, but just talking about Aussie dollar, looking on sort of longer time frames, we've seen rally from COVID. So, since March,
I think
we've seen quite a strong rally. The last week or two, we've seen quite a big pullback to the sort of 0.7 region, which you can see the lows on this chart here.
The awesome part about this, actually, on Aussie dollar as well, too, the long side, is I'm going to need to fact check this, but I'm pretty sure Aussie dollar has moved up like nearly 30% since COVID levels in the value.
Both Aussie dollar and Kiwi, they're both strong movers. Like I say, we've had a pullback recently. It now looks like it's sort of exhausted the sellers and it's on its way back up. So this is Matt's trade here. He's actually entered 3 times, but it's the same position. Again, he entered these on Monday afternoon, and his TP was hit on Tuesday morning by the looks of it. Back on R2. So,
solid trade there.
He's entered here. You can see sort of crossover on the EMAs. Just the buy momentum's come back in. You can see the new sort of trend forming on the 15-minute here. You can draw a trend line up there from those lows.
Got your low, haven't you? You got your high. It's just waiting to take out this area up here.
The stop loss just below these lows here. And targeted that sort of R2 on the Tuesday. Hit that, and I think it's sort of, as you can see, just gone sideways from there. So pretty good exit, to be honest.
Yeah,
this one wasn't as large as the gold trade, $600.
It's not bad for a
2.5%.
Yeah, overnight hold. What a great sort of position there. And it's an interesting trade as well. Obviously, we saw like the Aussie dollar bottom out here around this sort of S1, pretty much off of the similar sort of level of the previous day. You can see this was having issues breaking down through S1, followed on by a small break / consolidation around S1. And then we saw prices slowly move up. And then we can see that on the next day that price opened above the daily pivot point here, showing that we actually had bullish momentum. And then that was sort of confirmed here of when the moving averages crossed over. And Matt jumped on board here, buying into the position here. And obviously waking up in the morning, you can see it's then taken out this sort of major swing high that we had in the downwards trend. And we saw a bit of consolidation and retesting of that level in the early hours, followed by an upwards break. Small pause at R1, and then look at that, straight up to R2. And nice TP, nice trade. Very, very well played on that one. Good management as well. Look at that exit.
Yeah, hit his TP. I'm not sure if that was from when he placed the trade. I can't see that detail, but yeah, it's good. Decent trade. Like I say, decent exit.
So we've got sort of 3 trades there that we've rounded up on. We've got gold. Two golds, one Aussie dollar. Trying to mix it up. Hopefully, in the next trade of the week, we'll try to bring some other currencies that aren't gold or pound. But I suppose it's quite hard when they're the ones that have majorly sort of had the massive moves over the last week or so.
Yeah, it makes sense that they're the ones that the traders are getting good trades on because they're the volatile in the headlines, hitting the headlines. I mean, cable's had another.
Yeah.
Well, pound's had another crazy week, hasn't it? So
be interesting to see if traders start looking at the US dollar yen. Obviously, we'll talk about that in forecasting, but on US dollar yen, there's been some nice moves there that we can start seeing and analysing. Anyway, guys, that's trade of the week for you. Some interesting positions there that we have seen. We have the recap on the golds and Aussie dollar. Awesome trade, guys. We'll keep bringing these out and running down through the analysis of what the trader was doing, what they was looking at, and how they held those trades and overall performed. So, guys, if you want to make our life slightly easier doing trade of the week,
my life.
Well, our lives, your life is my life. Trying to make our jobs a lot easier then. If you are a live trader at Samuel & Co Trading, or if you're in our community and you think you deserve to be on Trade of the Week, then make sure that you WhatsApp me a print screen of your trade and your reasoning for entering and exiting. Obviously, we try to keep a lookout for traders every week as well to see what trades we think are good. But if you think you deserve to be in Trade of the Week, then make sure you get in my WhatsApp below, send a picture of the trade and your reasoning for entering and exiting, and you might be in chance to be featured on Trade of the Week. So guys, stay tuned for Sunday's episode. Each week, every Sunday, we give you an FX forecast of what we plan on seeing in the markets, our predictions, what news we're keeping our eye on, and we just plan on giving you a little bit of an insight into your trading week. Don't forget guys to thumbs up, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next episode.